Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bold Beautiful Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, things take a dramatic turn as Luna Nozawa's true nature begins to raise serious concerns. Despite her time behind bars, it seems the woman once dubbed the Il Giardino killer hasn't changed much. Some might even say she's more unpredictable than ever. It's truly surprising that Bill Spencer managed to get Luna released from prison and even secured her a pardon. She hasn't shown much effort to turn over a new leaf, and there's not a lot of visible remorse for her past actions. That said, Luna clearly knows how to put on a convincing front. Can Dollar Bill keep Luna Nozawa in check before something tragic unfolds on The Bold and the Beautiful? Keep watching. Here's what's coming up next on the CBS soap. Spoilers ahead. BMB spoilers tease that Bill Spencer has some tough questions coming his way after helping Luna regain her freedom. Rich Forrester has been vocal all week, blaming Bill for any danger that might befall Steffy Forrester. Previews suggest Luna may make a bold move by the end of the week, and someone could end up seriously injured. Even if Steffy isn't the direct target, there's a chance an innocent person could get caught in the chaos. It's possible a heroic figure might step in to protect Dr. Finn's wife at the last second. However it all goes down, one thing is certain. None of this would be happening if Bill hadn't pulled strings to get Luna out of jail. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers indicate it won't take long for Bill to learn that Luna confronted Steffy in a tense moment. To add even more intrigue, Sheila Carter might show up on Bill's doorstep. Later in the week, Sheila also seeks out Poppy Nozawa, hoping to talk about her granddaughter. Once Bill realizes Luna may have deceived him and is possibly heading down a dangerous path again, he might consider reversing course and having her sent back to prison before more harm is done. Should Bill be held accountable for what Luna does next, now that he played a part in her release? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that there are 3 compelling reasons why Hope Logan and Carter Walton might not be meant to last. While some fans may be cheering for Carter and Hope to go the distance, let's explore why their upcoming wedding could be a misstep. From the beginning, Carter and Hope's connection has felt more like a convenient plot development than an organically developed romance. Their relationship seemed to spring out of nowhere, primarily to support an us-against-the-world Forrester takeover storyline that never fully resonated. Now it appears that Carter and Hope are being paired again in the wake of Liam Spencer's tragic arc, but the emotional foundation just doesn't seem solid. Their romance continues to feel a bit forced, as it lacks the gradual build-up that usually helps ground a couple in realism. Hope is understandably overwhelmed by Liam's grim prognosis and is leaning on Carter for emotional support. She's also likely trying to bring Liam some peace in his final days by presenting a stable front with Carter, which surely influenced her decision to reunite with him. Even so, Liam's final wish may not be enough to build a lasting future for Carter and Hope. When Liam is gone, the emotional glue holding this couple together might dissolve, making it harder for them to follow through on the plans they've made. While Liam's health crisis may have brought Hope and Carter closer, the harsh reality of life after loss could challenge their connection. This is especially true for Hope, who already had doubts about opening her heart to Carter again. Some viewers do see a spark between Hope and Carter, while others feel the romantic energy just isn't quite there. No matter which side of that debate you're on, it might be wiser for both characters to explore new paths. Hope and Carter may not be turning heads as a power couple, and parting ways could allow each of them to pursue fresh, exciting storylines. That kind of shift could breathe new life into the show and deliver the shake-up fans enjoy. Whether Daphne Rose returns for Carter or he connects with someone else, there are plenty of possibilities ahead. The primary argument against Hope and Carter's impending marriage lies in the circumstances that brought them together in the first place. Their relationship blossomed in the wake of significant emotional turmoil for both individuals. Hope, reeling from the repeated betrayals and heartbreak caused by her husband Liam Spencer, found solace and comfort in Carter's unwavering support. Meanwhile, Carter was still nursing the wounds of his failed relationship with Quinn Fuller, a woman who had captivated his heart and then abruptly abandoned him. While finding comfort and connection during difficult times is understandable, experts warn against building a long-term commitment solely on the foundation of a rebound relationship. A rebound often serves as a temporary emotional crutch, a way to numb the pain and distract from the underlying issues that need to be addressed. Hope and Carter's connection, while genuine in its current form, risks being a projection of their individual needs for validation and healing rather than a deep, authentic love. The inherent danger of a rebound relationship is that it can obscure the real feelings and needs of each person involved. Hope may be attracted to Carter's reliability and genuine care, qualities that Liam often lacked. However, is she truly in love with Carter, or is she simply seeking a stable and predictable partner after years of emotional roller coaster rides with Liam? Similarly, Carter may be drawn to Hope's beauty and kind nature, but is he genuinely ready to move on from Quinn, or is he subconsciously seeking a replacement for the woman he truly loved? The haste with which they are rushing into marriage further exacerbates the rebound concerns. Healthy relationships require time to develop, to navigate challenges, and to build a solid foundation of trust and understanding. Hope and Carter's accelerated timeline suggests a desperate attempt to solidify their connection before the underlying vulnerabilities and unresolved feelings resurface. Rebound relationships often lack the emotional depth and resilience required for long-term success, says Dr. Sarah Miller, a relationship therapist specializing in rebound dynamics. The individuals involved need to allow themselves the time and space to heal from their previous relationships before committing to something new. Rushing into marriage can mask underlying issues and ultimately lead to further heartbreak. No discussion about Hope's romantic future can be complete without addressing the ever-present Liam history is a complicated tapestry woven with love, betrayal, forgiveness, and heartbreak. They share a child, Beth, and have endured numerous obstacles together, solidifying a bond that is difficult to sever completely. While Hope is adamant about moving on from Liam's infidelity and the constant emotional turmoil he brings into her life, the reality is that their connection remains deeply embedded in her heart. Liam, despite his repeated transgressions, has consistently expressed his undying love for Hope and his desire to rebuild their family. The lingering presence of Liam poses a significant threat to Hope and Carter's potential marriage. Liam's feelings for Hope haven't vanished, and he's made it clear he won't give up on their relationship easily. He's already expressed his concerns about Hope's decision to marry Carter, suggesting that she's making a mistake and that he still believes they belong together. Furthermore, the dynamics of their shared parenthood guarantee that Liam will remain a constant presence in Hope's life. They will inevitably interact, share important moments in Beth's life, and navigate the complexities of co-parenting. This ongoing interaction creates opportunities for old feelings to resurface and for new tensions to arise, potentially undermining Hope's commitment to Carter. Even if Hope is genuinely determined to move on from Liam, the unresolved emotions and the enduring connection between them will cast a shadow over her relationship with Carter. Carter deserves a partner who is fully committed to him, free from the lingering influence of a past love. Hope, in turn, needs to honestly confront her feelings for Liam before she can truly embrace a future with Carter. Online forums and social media platforms are rife with debates about Hope and Liam's future. Many viewers believe that their bond is unbreakable and that they are destined to be together. This sentiment further complicates the situation for Hope and Carter, as they face not only their internal challenges, but also the external pressure of a fanbase that is largely rooting for a Hope and Liam reunion. Beyond the rebound aspect and the lingering Liam factor, a critical question remains. Are Hope and Carter genuinely compatible as a long-term couple? While they undoubtedly share a connection of mutual respect and affection, the depth and substance of their relationship are questionable. Hope and Carter's interactions often revolve around shared grief and mutual support. They bond over their past heartaches and offer each other comfort and validation. However, their conversations rarely delve into deeper topics, such as shared values, long-term goals, or intellectual compatibility. Their relationship appears to lack the spark and passion that typically characterize a lasting romance. Their interactions are generally polite and restrained, lacking the playful banter and genuine excitement that define a truly connected couple. This lack of palpable chemistry raises concerns about the long-term viability of their relationship. Furthermore, their personalities and backgrounds are significantly different. Hope is a creative and artistic soul, deeply involved in the fashion world and driven by her passion for design. Carter, on the other hand, is a lawyer, known for his meticulous attention to detail and his adherence to rules and regulations. While these differences aren't necessarily insurmountable, they require a level of understanding and compromise that may be lacking in their relationship. Before committing to marriage, Hope and Carter need to honestly assess their compatibility and determine whether they truly share a vision for the future. They need to explore their shared interests, discuss their long-term goals, and determine whether they can genuinely complement each other's lives. While the prospect of Hope and Carter finding happiness together is appealing, the underlying factors suggest that their marriage is built on shaky ground. The rebound nature of their relationship, the lingering presence of Liam, and the questionable compatibility between them raise serious concerns about the long-term viability of their union. Before rushing down the aisle, Hope and Carter need to take a step back and carefully evaluate their feelings and motivations. They need to honestly address their individual vulnerabilities and resolve their lingering emotional baggage. The same goes for Hope, who may find herself drawn to another charming suitor down the line. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Hope and Carter's wedding day could bring unexpected drama. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Remy Price is set to return to the canvas, which could open the door to a complicated new alliance with Luna Nozawa. Luna and Remy originally bonded as friends during the time she was staying at Bill Spencer's mansion under house arrest. Even with Luna's rocky reputation, Remy appeared genuinely intrigued by her. Likewise, Luna was curious about Dario, Remy's alias, who had repaired Bill's air conditioning and offered to take on other odd jobs as needed. Now that Christian Weissman is back in this week's credits, he's confirmed to reprise his role as Remy, just as Luna seems to be veering off course. Will Remy sense that something's off when he sees Luna again? BMB spoilers tease that Luna will be caught off guard on Friday, June 6th. This surprise will come after Luna pays a visit to Bill and tries to charm him. There's a chance Dario could be working at Bill's place again and unexpectedly cross paths with Luna. Either way, Remy appears likely to see Luna and potentially pick up on the troubling place she's in emotionally. It's not hard to picture Luna spiraling into a rant about Steffy Forrester and Elektra Forrester. Given Remy's former fixation on Elektra, that could certainly capture his attention. Might Remy worry that Luna's planning something drastic involving Elektra, Steffy, or both? Could he try to intervene, or might Luna pull him into her chaos instead? Remy seems like someone who's been trying to turn over a new leaf after his own issues with obsession and the law. This could be yet another instance of someone seeing the warning signs in Luna's behavior and stepping in. Luna may be looking for a friendship or even an alliance, but will Remy ultimately reject her like so many others have? That's a strong possibility as Luna's downward spiral continues. On the other hand, Luna might tap into Remy's darker impulses and tempt him to revisit a more reckless side of himself. The exact reasons behind Remy's return remain shrouded in mystery, but speculation is running rampant among viewers. Is he back to settle old scores, reignite a past romance, or simply to capitalize on an opportunity within the ever-evolving landscape of Forrester creations? One popular theory suggests that Remy's return is motivated by unresolved resentment towards a specific member of the Forrester family, perhaps stemming from a past betrayal or perceived injustice. If this is the case, his presence could trigger a chain reaction of events, unearthing old wounds and reigniting dormant feuds. Another possibility is that Remy is driven by financial gain. Forrester Creations is a powerful and influential company, and Remy may be seeking to exploit his connections and knowledge of the inner workings of the organization for his own personal benefit. This could involve corporate espionage, insider trading, or even blackmail, further complicating the lives of those he interacts with. Finally, there's the possibility that Remy is back in search of love. He may be hoping to rekindle a past relationship or forge a new connection with someone within the Forrester circle. However, given Remy's history, any romantic entanglement is likely to be fraught with drama and complications. Luna's entrance into the Forrester world has been anything but smooth. She's quickly learned that loyalty is a precious commodity and that alliances can shift in the blink of an eye. Navigating the power struggles and personal conflicts of Forrester Creations requires a delicate balance of diplomacy and self-preservation. Her relationship with R.J. Forrester, the charismatic and ambitious son of Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan, has offered her a glimpse into the inner workings of the family dynasty. However, their burgeoning romance has also made her a target for those who seek to undermine the Forrester family's influence. The arrival of Remy further complicates Luna's already precarious position. On one hand, an alliance with Remy could provide her with valuable information and resources, allowing her to navigate the complex world of Forrester Creations with greater confidence. On the other hand, associating with Remy could irreparably damage her reputation and alienate her from those she needs to rely on. The prospect of Remy and Luna joining forces has raised eyebrows and sparked considerable debate among viewers. What would such an alliance entail? What are the potential consequences for Forrester Creations and the individuals involved? One possible scenario is that Remy and Luna could conspire to exploit a weakness within the company's structure. Perhaps they discover a financial irregularity, a hidden secret, or a vulnerability in the organization's security protocols. By working together, they could use this information to their advantage, potentially causing significant damage to Forrester Creations. Another possibility is that Remy could use Luna as a pawn in his own game. He may see her as a naive and impressionable young woman who can be easily manipulated to achieve his own goals. By feeding her misinformation or playing on her emotions, he could control her actions and use her to sabotage his enemies. However, it's also possible that Luna could be the one manipulating Remy. Perhaps she recognizes his manipulative tendencies and sees him as a tool that she can use to her own advantage. By feigning loyalty and offering him support, she could gain his trust and ultimately turn the tables on him. As the patriarch of the Forrester family and the CEO of Forrester Creations, Ridge is ultimately responsible for the company's success and stability. Remy's presence could disrupt his plans and threaten his control over the organization. He'll undoubtedly be wary of Remy's motives and will do everything in his power to protect his family and his company. Brooke, with her long and complicated history with the Forrester family, is always at the center of drama. Remy's return could potentially reignite old feuds and create new tensions between her and Ridge. She'll be particularly protective of her son, RJ, and will be wary of Luna's influence on him. RJ, as a young and ambitious designer at Forrester Creations, is eager to prove himself. He's drawn to Luna's creativity and enthusiasm, but her potential alliance with Remy could complicate their relationship. He'll have to decide whether he can trust Luna and whether their relationship is worth the risk. Hope, always striving for ethical and responsible business practices, will undoubtedly be concerned about Remy's presence and Luna's potential involvement in any underhanded schemes. She will likely try to counsel Luna and steer her away from making any potentially damaging decisions. Thomas, often prone to impulsive and manipulative behavior himself, might see Remy as a kindred spirit or a rival. He might try to exploit the situation to his own advantage, further complicating the already complex dynamics within Forrester Creations. The return of Remy and the potential alliance with Luna promise to inject a fresh dose of drama and intrigue into the bold and the beautiful. Will Remy succeed in his mysterious mission? Will Luna succumb to his influence or forge her own path? Will the Forrester family be able to weather the storm? Only time will tell. One thing is certain. The coming weeks will be filled with suspense, excitement, and plenty of surprises. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Remy will be part of some compelling scenes in the near future. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.